Caught in the act, 25 signs of an avoidant's secret love. When it comes to love, people show affection in very different ways. While some are open, expressive, and eager to share their feelings, others prefer to keep their emotions under wraps. One of the most puzzling romantic personalities is the avoidant, someone who craves connection but struggles with vulnerability. If you've ever wondered whether an avoidant partner, friend, or crush secretly loves you, the truth might be hidden in subtle, often contradictory behaviors. Avoidants can appear detached, independent, or even uninterested, but beneath the surface, they may be wrestling with deep emotions. They fear losing autonomy, getting hurt, or becoming dependent, yet they also long for intimacy. This internal tug-of-war creates a unique set of signs when they secretly love someone. Understanding these signs can help you see beyond the mask of aloofness and discover what's really going on in their hearts. 1. They give you their precious time. Avoidants value independence and usually guard their personal time fiercely. If they carve out space in their schedule just for you, it's a big sign. Spending time with you means they see you as important enough to temporarily compromise their independence. 2. They initiate contact even in small ways. While they might not bombard you with messages, avoidants who secretly love you will find excuses to check in, sending a meme, asking a question, or starting a casual conversation. For someone who normally avoids too much communication, these small efforts are huge. 3. Their body language softens around you. Even if their words don't reveal much, their body tells the truth. Leaning closer, making eye contact, or relaxing their posture are signs of trust. Avoidants usually keep physical barriers, but with someone they secretly love, those barriers come down. 4. They remember the little things. Avoidants may not seem outwardly attentive, but when they care, they'll remember details others might forget: your favorite food, the story you told once, or an important date. These subtle acts show they're paying attention, even if they don't always verbalize it. 5. They let you into their world. Privacy is essential to avoidance. If they share their personal space, introduce you to their favorite hobbies, or reveal parts of their daily routine, it's a significant step. They're allowing you into a realm they usually protect. 6. They defend you quietly. Avoidants dislike confrontation, but if they love you, they'll subtly step in to protect you, whether by supporting your opinion in a group discussion or standing by you when others criticize. Their loyalty reveals itself in understated but powerful ways. 7. They get nervous around you. Love unsettles avoidance. You might notice fidgeting, stumbling over words, or avoiding eye contact when feelings are strong. What looks like disinterest might actually be anxiety triggered by emotional vulnerability. 8. They share personal struggles. An avoidant rarely opens up about their insecurities or past wounds. If they let you glimpse their vulnerabilities, it's because they trust you deeply. Confiding in you is their way of showing intimacy without saying "I love you." 9. They do acts of service. Avoidants often express love through actions rather than words. Fixing something for you, running an errand, or helping with a problem are practical ways they show affection while avoiding emotional exposure. 10. They respond differently to you than others. Pay attention to how they interact with you versus everyone else. Do they soften their tone, laugh more, or seem more attentive? These subtle differences often signal that you occupy a unique space in their heart. 11. They struggle with mixed signals. Avoidants often pull close, then withdraw suddenly. This push-pull dynamic doesn't mean they don't care. It's a reflection of their internal conflict between wanting intimacy and fearing it. If you notice this cycle, it's often love hiding behind fear. 12. They respect your boundaries. Though avoidants fear their own boundaries being crossed, when they love you, they show deep respect for yours. They won't pressure you or demand too much. Their restraint is a sign of care and acknowledgement of your comfort. 13. They offer silent support. You might not get long pep talks, but you'll notice them standing by you when it counts. They may not say "I'm proud of you" outright, but they'll show up to important events or quietly encourage you through action. 14. They initiate physical contact in small doses. Avoidants are cautious with touch. If they reach out for a hug, brush your hand, or sit close without pulling away, it's an intimate gesture that reveals their hidden affection. 15. They include you in future plans. Avoidants live in the present to protect themselves from emotional risks. So, if they talk about going to a future concert with you or mention plans months ahead, it's a subtle acknowledgement that they see you as part of their life. 16. They check in on your well-being. Even if they don't ask directly, avoidants show care through indirect concern. They might ask if you got home safely, remind you to eat, or quietly worrying about your stress. These gestures reflect their protective instincts. 17. They struggle with jealousy. Though they might not admit it, an avoidant in love may feel jealous if you give attention to someone else. Instead of open confrontation, you may notice subtle shifts, withdrawal, silence, or slight changes in mood. 18. They mirror your behavior. Without realizing it, avoidants often mirror the body language or habits of someone they love. If they start picking up your expressions, gestures, or interests, it's their subconscious way of bonding. 19. They openly praise you occasionally. Avoidants usually hold back compliments to avoid vulnerability. If they praise your intelligence, style, or humor, it's a rare glimpse of their aberration slipping out. 20. They make sacrifices for you. Whether it's bending their routine, adjusting plans, or doing something they normally avoid, sacrifices are a major sign. For someone who guards their autonomy, compromise is a profound act of love. 21. They seek your opinion. Avoidants pride themselves on independence, but when they secretly love someone, they value that person's perspective. Asking for your advice even on small matters shows you've earned their trust. 22. They show up consistently. Consistency isn't easy for an avoidant, especially in close relationships. If they keep showing up for you despite their fears, it's a strong sign that their affection runs deep. 23. They allow emotional tension. Rather than running away entirely, an avoidant who loves you might linger in moments of vulnerability, long silences, deep eye contact, or conversations that feel emotionally charged. They tolerate discomfort because they value your bond. 24. They reveal their quirky side. Behind the protective shell, avoidants have unique quirks and humor. If they start showing you their silly, playful, or vulnerable side, it means they feel safe enough to let go of their guarded persona. 25. They stay even when it's hard. The most telling sign of an avoidant's love is persistence. Even when emotions overwhelm them, even when they retreat temporarily, they don't truly leave. Their return over and over is evidence of deep, enduring affection. Why avoidants love differently? Avoidants often develop their style from early experiences where closeness felt overwhelming or unreliable. As adults, they protect themselves by keeping emotional walls. Love, however, cracks those walls in ways they can't always control. This makes their signals confusing. They may act distant just as their feelings deepen. The key is to recognize love in their actions, not just in words. For an avoidant, showing up, sharing space, or making small compromises can be far more meaningful than grand declarations. How to respond if you notice these signs? If you suspect an avoidant secretly loves you, patience and understanding are crucial. Pushing them to confess or demanding constant reassurance may backfire. Instead, build trust by respecting their need for independence, encouraging open communication without pressure, acknowledging their efforts, however small, creating a safe, non-judgmental environment. With time, avoidants can learn to balance their need for autonomy with their longing for intimacy. Their love might not look like a movie romance, but it is real, powerful, and deeply sincere. Avoidants may be masters at hiding their feelings, but when they secretly love someone, their actions betray them. From small gestures of care to subtle compromises, they reveal affection in ways that are easy to overlook. By recognizing these 25 signs, you can see past the mask of detachment and understand the heart behind the silence. Love, for an avoidant, is both terrifying and transformative, and when they choose to share it, it's a gift that carries profound meaning. If you find the video useful, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to the channel.